Hardcore is brought to you by Slim Down 360, Wendy's, Dannon Oikos 000, Associated Brands Industries Limited, Degree, and Carib Light.
Watching me. Look how I'm moving. I got 'em watching me. Look what I'm doing. Hold up now.
Last year, some of us did the radar ball hike in Chaguaramas, and it was about 13 miles in total, and that was one of the most disgustingly long things that we've had to do. So this year, since it was that difficult, this year ABIL gets a taste of it.
But last year, when we did the radar ball, the road wasn't paved. It was more mud and dirt, and it was more easier to walk on. But this year, when we reached there, we saw the road paved, and it was, look man, that concrete was hard.
It wasn't hard, you know. It really wasn't hard because it's not steep like, let's say, a pololo. Jeez, it's long. So I got to this point, and I was like, yeah, we nearly reached. Then I saw Dwayne, and Dwayne said, there's only half. I said, nah, Dwayne, you're lying. He's like, yeah, look at time minutes here, checking. There's 4.1 kilometers or something, so I don't think I'm going back radar ball just because it's so long.
You're looking to the left, is bush. You look to the right, is bush. When you look ahead of you, the road have no end. It's like a never-ending story. So I really wanted to cry.
I'm wondering how the hell am I going to get there? But I said, you know what? If the team going, I go in.
This is the worst. I run so many courses in my life, but never nothing like this. I don't want to see it ever again. Never ever again. I just want to see the bottom of this place.
Well, this morning was my first time coming up Mount St. Catherine. I've done Hololo and Chancellor before, but this trail was a lot longer. I heard that it would have taken about an hour and a half. I think we did it in a little shorter time than that. And the road was long. It was really long.
Golda and Robert actually came on it with us. We haven't seen them this year, but they actually came out to this one, so it was really nice to see them.
Well, if I had known where the radar ball was, I wouldn't have gone in the first place. I got to the warm-up site and I saw all of these people. First of all, Robert told me, we going on a little walk to the tracking ball or whatever.
She didn't know what she was in for.
I didn't know he was going up in the bush for the whole day. I did not know he was going in the bush.
It wasn't quite the whole day, but I get the point.
It was the whole...
It felt
Robert,
like the whole day.
it was very far away.
Very far. It looked like a golf ball.
It looked like if it was in Venezuela.
Yes.
A golf ball in Venezuela. When I thought I was near to the top, a man was coming down the hill on a bike, and I was like, how much further, how much further? The man goes, when you get like 2 corners up, you're halfway. And then all of these people from Associated Brands, they were running. They were moving fast. And on the way down, I saw all of them like pulling up, and I was like, oh God, well, if that happened to them, what's going on with me? Am I going back to the radar ball? Expletive deleted, no. Expletive deleted, no. You understand what that means?
Let's put it this way, if I'm going back to the radar ball, it will definitely be in something like a Diamond 40, which is a small aircraft with a glass cockpit. I'll be flying over the radar ball using it for coordinates.
ABIL team, most of the members had, not most, some of the members had finished first. And they came down looking for the rest of the group. I arrived, I also came down, but most of the GML team remained up because we were tired. We were really tired. So Eventually we went down, we came back up with those that were that were behind. And Judy came up and he was talking to us and he was letting us know that we can't leave anybody behind.
It's a team effort. Yeah. So while you all got up here, the objective was to come back down and help your teammates back. Because imagine you on the course and you sprain your ankle. I will leave all on. I tell you. You leave everybody beside those that came back. Beside those that came back. The day y'all who leave us, I see y'all on the course, holding your knee, or holding your ankle, and taking your water and going.
The run itself could be a little bit boring, because I mean, you're going up 6.5 miles, nothing to do but run. It could kind of get fed up of that. There's not a whole lot to see but bush and, well, some sights, but it still could get boring. So at the top, once that ABIL gave the team a little bit of workout. So we said, you know what? Choose some exercises. What do you all think would be good exercise to give them? What are your favorite exercises?
Push-ups? He said push-ups again. You have to team out. Not my fault. Let me go. Burpees! 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 Oh my God, boy!
Down, down, down. But I never wanted all those things. People need to justify the life. Yes, we were born.
There was a little challenge going on. I think Joel and myself, Marlon, some other people, we really tried to make GML look very capable. Everybody was trying and everybody was working at the level that they can. ABIL team is quite fit. And so it was good to try and spar up in that way.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
That was really hard. That was hard. You have to stretch out on the ground like you're going to do a regular push-up, but you're only using your fingertips and your toes to press into the ground and raise your body up off the ground. So it calls for a lot of core strength. Couldn't make.
Yes, over!
Radar ball was a long, hot, sweaty workout. That was hard. But the team itself did very well to actually conquer it, and I was really happy that they were able to go up and come back down really easy. So, good workout.
I'm gonna walk all over you.
So we have a different workout again this year. They're getting some different workouts this year. I message everybody, meet me at church for a certain time. No shoes, exercise gear, and come for something different. Nobody knew exactly what it is.
Victoria Avenue. No shoes.
Going to church? No, we're not going to church. Trust me, this hardcore team, I don't think they're ready for church.
Welcome to another hardcore training session. It's something different today, exciting and maybe a little bit painful. We're going to do a Kendo session. We're here with Mr. Richard Amau, and he will guide us through what we're going to be doing today.
Most of you all would relate it to being a samurai. It's close enough, but it's not the real thing. We do not practice with actual blades. We use something called a shinai. It's a split bamboo sword, and that is what you're going to be practicing with today.
Preparing for something serious where you have to give everything you got. All right, so I'm gonna try. I'm familiar with hardcore. I'm gonna try to give you a few different ideas that you may want to apply in your painful experience. You're gonna need to find something when you're there, and you're having to climb things, and you're tired and you're frustrated. It's gonna come out.
Kendo was supposed to help the team with aggression. We have to actually hit people on the heads with a bamboo sword. Some people were still didn't want to do it. They were so afraid, and tell them to scream and they hear squeaks. You tell them to roll like a lion and they hear a mouse.
Big breath, big shout, and you go. Make sure you're there. You're getting ready quick. Yeah! You need to not be afraid to shout.
Some of them were so self-conscious that somebody gonna see me and somebody gonna hear me and I have to actually hit somebody. What's gonna happen? Just do it, you know, get brave and just do it.
I felt as if I was hitting them very hard in their heads, but after looking back at videos, I realized that, Janine, you don't even look like you was raising the stick high enough to give anybody any good blow though.
Ooh, Kendo was, yeah, Kendo was nice. I always wanted to do that though, to dress up in the gi, and the only thing I regret was not putting on the mask, but I really enjoyed that tremendously.
To tell you the truth, it reminded me of hitting my ex-husband, so that helped me a lot. I released some stress.
Yep! Man! Okay. They're gonna respond a little more now. finish. Not much space, but to your left. Other left. Hey! Shouting and ki helps you breathe better. Right? If you run, if you do any running, if you do any very strenuous exercise, it helps, right? So that's going to be necessary. You need, when we did the last exercises, you're moving strong, your whole body going, your feet going, your arms going, you're shouting, you're giving yourself away, you're giving yourself completely. You need to be nice and cool, but you need to throw yourself, right? Good luck, have fun.
Just rock a little bit. Just rock. Side to side. Just feel okay with your sling. Sling, get to know your sling.
Sling yoga is something that I have never seen in my life. And yoga was something that I was never good at.
So when I suggested we do a yoga session, because it's always good to do some type of stretching session, right? When you're putting your body through training. 8.5 in the group, because we have this little admin chat group. Marlon is part of it. Shams, we do this last year, you know. If it's different, it had to be different. Otherwise, I don't know, not over and over and over. We have a whole long discussion. I said, Marlon, I'm going to ask Karen to introduce us to aerial yoga, where she has these slings that she brought in, and she had a foreign yogi come down earlier this year and teach them how to use it. Settle on that. Come the morning of yoga, no Marlon.
Put my phone to alarm for about 6:30, and I just wake up, that's all.
Really, 8.5? Really?
Hi everyone, welcome back. At least to some of the regulars.
I was very elated to see Karen. You know, when you get that kind of reception, it's either it was the best student or they did something that will captivate the moment.
2 classes, okay? So I need you to not get too distracted. You're gonna be working with Adam. So Adam's gonna carry you through a basic Sangha yoga class, and then he's gonna prepare you for the slings, aerial yoga. So you guys are gonna start here. We're gonna do aerial yoga. You're gonna be hanging upside down. You're gonna do a few little tricks and some core work. Place the sling just underneath your shoulder blades. Relax. Relax. There you go.
We separated into 2 groups. So some of us did floor work, while others did the slings. And then we switched around.
Press back into downward dog. Inhale, extend the right leg up, right leg up, right leg up. From here, listen closely. Bend your right leg. Reach your right foot over to the left side. Good. Inhale and pick your chest up. Yeah, chest up off the mat so you can feel all the muscles in your back working. Your hands could stay on the ground, but they're not working. Don't use your arms. Bring your chin down. Look down at the mat. Good. When you kick, what's going to happen is your chest is going to come up, thighs are going to come up. Keep kicking. Kick, kick, kick. For 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm American football. As a professional football player,
And what I learned was that I lifted a lot of weights and did a lot of running. I was at the top of my class when it came to a lot of fitness. I lost a lot of strength. I lost a lot of strength because I lost flexibility through all the weightlifting and weight training. My muscles got very tight. I wasn't able to move fluently like somebody would normally move, without having all that bulky muscle. So I like to say from back then, that's where my teaching began.
Okay? Try to place both feet in the sling, and then check it out. You're gonna do pikes. 10, 9,
I wasn't trusting the swing. I thought I was gonna fall. And I didn't like that feeling at all going back. Like I had no control over my body at that point. So it wasn't too nice to me.
The slings, they were a little scary at first. When we did the one where we had to flip upside down, so she said you all kind of jump into the sling, right? And fit your bum in the sling. And then we had to spread our legs, hook it around the sling, and then just kind of tilt back and let go. That didn't come naturally to me, but it wasn't as difficult for me as it was for Ricardo.
I want to flee now. I can't get free now. You really got a hold on me. You really got a hold on me. You really got a hold on me. You really got a hold on me.
Ricardo held on for dear life. The boy wouldn't let go this thing at all. That was the first time that I ever saw Ricardo that scared.
So sometimes people are a little bit afraid to be upside down. So in that case, you never want to force somebody to do something, like telling the whole group, getting the whole group involved and saying, cheering them on is not the way to do it.
I have a phobia. I have a real phobia for hanging upside down. As a child, I was doing that exact similar type of thing, and I fell. And every time I have to hang upside down, that memory comes back to me. Karen was actually behind me and she was shaking, let it go, let it go. And then she realized this man is really scared. And I was.
Apart from being funny, it was a bit of an eye-opener, to show you that everybody have phobias, everybody have fears. Some people may be good at one thing and others at another, but no one person is good at everything. And we need to always kind of keep that in our minds when we're working together. At the end of a yoga workout, you usually lie in an asana called Shavasana, right? Where it's total relaxation. And after putting your body through that kind of strength, that kind of stretching session, your muscles relaxed, so you could fall asleep, right? It's happened to me, but it's not a deep sleep. You're kind of like in between. Wadiki, however.
When Bert's not here, no way to deny it. I feel I really should have stayed in bed.
Then maybe just facing the mirrors. Whenever we end class, we shared giggles, we shared snores, some of us. Yeah? So thank you so much for coming, guys. Hope you had fun. I know Adam and I, we sure did have a great time instructing you. So from our hearts to yours, from my spark to yours, namaste.
That episode of Hardcore was brought to you by Slim Down 360, Wendy's, Dan & Oikos 000, Associated Brands Industries Limited, Degree, and Carib Light.